Shree Maathrey Namaha. In the previous episode, we have discussed about Gokarna, Hariharapuram, Kodachadri, Mukhambika, Shribali, and Hastamalaka, and his initiation as a disciple of Bhagavan Shankaracharya and into Sannyasatvam. Today we will discuss about Sringeri. When Bhagavan Shankaracharya arrived at Sringeri with the three disciples, he found his fourth disciple and the oldest of the four, Anandagiri at Sringeri. When Bhagavan Shankaracharya was on the banks of Kaveri in Sringeri, he saw a very strange sight. A pregnant frog that was in labor on the scorching heat of sun was being provided shelter in the form of shadow by a king cobra which raised its hood and was protecting the labor struck mother frog that was about to deliver. When Shankaracharya looked at this very loving sight, he realized a Mahatma should have done his tapasya or penance in this place, and he went into deep meditation at the banks of Kaveri, and he realized none other than Lord Sri Ramachandra's brother-in-law, Rishyashringa, husband of Shanta Devi, the sister of Sri Rama, and one of the gurus of the great devotee god Bhagavan Anjaneya. Rishyashringa performed his penance on those great mountains, and therefore the Janma Vairi, the animosity from birth, has been forgotten by the snake and the frog, and they are oozing out love for each other. This is one great feature that you will still see in Ramanashramam, where peacocks and snakes don't fight with each other and don't kill, given the divine Tattvam and the Aham Brahmasmi, the Eka Brahma Tattvam that Ramana focused on. That Skandashramam in Arunachalam still continues to have those radiating divine waves of bliss that ooze out love, unconditional love for all fellow beings, irrespective of the external form and factor. When at Sringeri, Bhagavan Shankaracharya realized this, and he understood the significance of that place and made a sankalpam to start one of the Amnaya Pitams in Sringeri. And as he was thinking about it, he realized a relatively old disciple who was standing with folded hands wherever Shankaracharya was going. Shankaracharya summoned him and asked, "What is your name?" He said, "Anandagiri." And Shankaracharya smiled and said, "What a beautiful name. Your name means you are a mountain of happiness. And seemingly so, you are a very pleasing personality. Can I request you to do my service of washing clothes?" And Anandagiri jumped at it and said, "Bhagavan, it is a pleasure to be of your disciple," saying that I am of no comparison to all your other scholastic students, so I will always do your service wherever you go, saying that Giri was the most obedient Sishya of Bhagavan Shankaracharya. He was the topmost, even more than Padmapacharya in Guru Sushruta. For him, doing the service to his master was the only motto of his life. And he never showed his back. Whenever Guru would come, he will always walk at the back of the Guru. And before the Guru would walk on any path, if he were to walk in front of the Guru, he would walk facing his face, taking steps at the back. And that was the devotion of Anandagiri. One day, when all the disciples gathered and Giri was still washing the clothes of Bhagavan Shankaracharya on the banks of Kaveri, all the other Sishyas were restless. They said, what is the point in waiting for Giri? He does not anyways realize and understand most of the things that you have to impart, and he is one of the ignorant ones. When they laughed at it, Bhagavan Shankaracharya wanted to show them the power of Guru Sushrusha and Guru Krupa. With that intent, when Bhagavan Shankaracharya looked for a fraction of a second into Giri's eyes, who was on the river bank, the karuna that was flowing and oozing out of Shankaracharya's eyes enabled Giri to realize the Brahma Jnanam. And Giri, standing on the banks of Kaveri with folded hands, chanted, which continues to be chanted at every Jagath Guru Samaradhana till date, which is known as Thotakastakam, because it goes in the Totaka meter, which is chanted and which goes as Viditakila Shastra Masuda Jalade Mahitopanishad Katitartha Nide Hrudaye Kalaye Vimalam Charanam Bhavashankara Deshikame Sharanam Karuna Varunalaya Palaya Mam Bhavasagara Dukka Viduna Hrudam Rachaya Kila Darshana Tattva Vidam Bhavashankara Deshikame Sharanam Bhavata Janata Suhita Bhavita Nijaboda Vicharana Charumate Kalayeshwara Jiva Viveka Vidam Bhavashankara Deshikame Sharanam. This is how it goes. And this was chanted by Anandagiri. And when this erupted out of Anandagiri, all the disciples of Shankaracharya were awestruck, looking at the fountain that was coming out of Giri, which continued as Bhava eva bhavanitame nitaram samajayata chetasi kautukitau mama varaya moha mahajaladim bhava shankara deshikame sharanam sukrute adikrute bahuda bhavato bhavita samadarshana lala sata atideenam amam paripalaya mam bhava shankara deshikame sharanam jagatim avitim kalita krutayo vicharanti mahamahasaschalatah ahimam shurivatra vibhasi guru bhava shankara deshikame sharanam guru pungava pungava ketanate samatha mayatam nahiko apisudhi sharanagata vatsala tattvanide bhava shankara deshikame sharanam vidita namaya vishadaika kala sachakinchana kanchana masti guru drutameva videhi krupam sahajam bhava shankara deshikame sharanam. Every stanza completes with Bhava Shankara Deshikame Sharanam. Bhava Shankara. Bhava is samsaram. Shankara is Shankaroti iti Shankara, the one who does only good. Deshika means one who does set the direction, like a compass, spiritual and moral compass. Me Sharanam, I take refuge at that moral compass that sets my direction of spiritual prosperity by one who does good and only good and elevates me from the samsara. Bhava Shankara Deshikame Sharanam. Whoever listens to Thotakastakam and chants the Thotakastakam continues to accept Jagath Guru as his or her Guru and the lineage. This episode turned and transformed Giri to Thotaka. And at Sringeri, Sureshwaracharya has written Naishkarmya Siddhi, Padmapacharya has written Brahmasutra Bhashyas, and Anandagiri has written Thotakastakam, and Hastamalaka has written innumerable Advaita Atma concepts. When this was happening, Aryamba, Shankaracharya was almost 25 years old. Aryamba was reaching her last few days of life. Shankaracharya realized what was about to come, and he went to Kaladi. When he approached, his mother was on the deathbed, and she was very happy to see the Jagath Guru, but her son, that single seed that was born in the temple womb of Aryamba, he is now a full-fledged 25-year-old able body that everyone boasts to, but that body, divine Kailasha Shankara's Kaladi Shankara, bowed down to the mother, and he requested the mother to chant a few mantras, and then after the mother chanted those mantras, he summoned the messengers of the Shiva's world. When mother looked at the Shiva's messengers, she was a little scared. Then Shankaracharya asked them to go, and he summoned the Vishnu messengers. When Vishnu messengers have come, mother was happy to see them, and she chanted the Vishnu Ashtakshari and the Ilavelpu Krishna mantras. And when she left the mortal coils without any struggle and pain, very easily she left the body and reached the Vaikuntham. Shankaracharya, given that he became a sannyasi, he requested the neighbors, asking them to come help, and they ridiculed him, saying, "Who asked you to become a sannyasi, and who asked you to abandon your mother and co?" At which Shankaracharya gave a curse to all the people residing in the Devabhumi, Kerala, that majority of you will become incompetent to study Veda. You will be born in a very traditional family, but you will do a lot of non-traditional things. Unless you and your forefathers are blessed, you will not go back to your roots before you reach your 60th year. And no sannyasi will walk this place for bhiksha, and those sannyasi who will walk here will be insulted by all of you. Therefore, each of you getting 10,000 times more papam than you deserve. And starting today, all the people of this land will cremate their dead in their backyard because they refused to do the final rites of my mother, saying that he wrapped the body of his mother in the banana leaves, and he generated the Yogagni from his right hand and set his mother's body on fire, which turned into ashes in less than 2 seconds. This was the divine departure of Mother Aryamba. At the same time, Padmapada who was traveling on pilgrimage from north to south, left his works at Srirangam with his maternal uncle. Maternal uncle who read it was jealous of the quality of work of Padmapada Acharya, and realizing the Advaita concepts that he was propounding, he burned the books. So burning the books alone will not be sufficient, because it will look like an act of greed. His maternal uncle burnt his own house in which he kept the books, so he can blame the fire accident consumed the books that were written by Padmapacharya. And when Padmapada returned from Rameshwaram, he was very sad to learn about the fire accident, and he went to his Jagath Guru, Jagath Guru Shankaracharya, and explained what happened, and he was very sad. Shankaracharya smiled and said, "I knew this was about to come. Therefore, when you chanted, when you read aloud your bhashyams to me, I remembered everything." And given the Eka Santagrahi that Jagath Guru Shankaracharya was, he reproduced letter by letter back to Padmapada, who has written it down. And Padmapada Acharya's Bhashya Vrittikas are now called Panchapadika. When Padmapacharya finished writing it, he danced with joy, and that is how it was accomplished. During this process, one of the Shakteya devotees who was defeated by Jagath Guru Shankaracharya by the name Navagupta requested Jagath Guru to be his disciple and applied black magic on Jagath Guru, which made him severely, terribly ill. If Jagath Guru wanted, he could have restored his health in no time, but Padmapada used his mantra shakti to reflect the black magic that was done on his guru back at Navagupta, now which the deceased started eating Navagupta alive. This demonstrates Padmapada Acharya's power and how even Shankaracharya fell prey to the jealousy of others during his times. To stay blessed, we'll continue to discuss the remaining part of Shankaracharya in the next episode. Stay blessed and spread the bliss across. Shree Maathrey Namaha.